Morning team, welcome to FYI Friday with me, Jodie. So today I'm just going to give you 3 really quick top Christmas wins, which means that you can still stay on track with your fat loss and have a little bit of fun. So point number 1, make sure that you are still getting some form of exercise in. I appreciate that maybe the training routine does go out the window for some people, but ensure you're still getting your 10,000 steps in a day. Your NEAT, which is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, so that's like daily twitching and moving, etc., is actually what's going to get you much more bang for your buck than go into that HIIT class that you're potentially missing. So try and factor in that every day. If you do get your 10,000 in, why don't you try and up it to 13,000? Christmas shopping, perfect way to do that. Second point, if you are going out for an indulgent meal in the evening or meeting up with friends, then you can keep your nutrition on point throughout the day, and that's going to mean that you've got a lot more calories to play with in the evening, and that's going to nego any possible fat gain. So what you're going to want to do is fill up throughout the day on fresh greens, protein, and keep the fats and the carbohydrates maybe to a minimum, so in the evening you can go and enjoy a little bit of what you want. That does not mean that you can go absolutely nuts, but it does mean that you'll be able to enjoy a little bit of what you want guilt-free. And it's also going to ensure that your blood glucose levels are kept stable so that you don't get that drop throughout the day. Lastly, don't beat yourself up. It is the beating yourself up and the guilt which leads you to over-consuming food. There's nothing wrong with a piece of Christmas cake. There is something slightly wrong with eating the whole thing. There's nothing wrong with a glass of wine. Might be a little bit of a problem when it comes to the 3rd or 4th bottle. And that's because you're telling yourself you can't have it, so sod it, I've ruined it. It's calories in, calories out at the end of the day. So as long as you've accounted for them, or if you go a little bit overboard, bookend it and start the next day as you mean to go on. Alright guys, have an awesome weekend. Enjoy yourselves whatever you're doing, and we'll speak next week.